The water presses against your chest with crushing weight as you realize the surface is too far away to reach in time. Your brain triggers a primal panic alarm, overriding rational thought and forcing your body into a violent struggle for immediate survival. This initial panic is biologically expensive, rapidly burning through the oxygen stored in your blood just when you need it most. Your heart rate skyrockets to over 150 beats per minute, turning your muscles into oxygen-starved engines that will soon fail. Instinct takes over, and you clamp your mouth shut, holding your breath until your lungs begin to burn in agony. This is not caused by a lack of oxygen, but by the rapid accumulation of carbon dioxide screaming to escape your bloodstream. Eventually, the biological urge to breathe becomes stronger than your willpower, forcing you to gasp for air even though you are submerged. But instead of oxygen, a rush of cold water enters your mouth and strikes the back of your throat. The moment water touches the larynx, your body triggers a violent protective reflex called a laryngospasm. Your vocal cords slam shut like a steel trap to protect the lungs, creating a watertight seal that prevents anything from entering. This leads to a terrifying paradox known as dry drowning, where you are suffocating not because of water in your lungs, but because your own throat has sealed itself shut. You are conscious and desperately trying to inhale, but it feels like breathing through a concrete wall. Deprived of fresh air, your blood oxygen levels plummet into the danger zone, starving the brain's delicate neurons. Your vision begins to tunnel, your coordination vanishes, and a strange, peaceful calmness begins to replace the panic as hypoxia sets in. Between 30 and 90 seconds after submersion, the brain shuts down the lights to preserve what little energy remains. You lose consciousness and go limp, drifting into the suspension of the deep as the fight for survival comes to an end. Once you are unconscious, the muscular energy required to hold the laryngospasm fades, and your vocal cords finally relax. The seal breaks, allowing the surrounding water to pour freely down your trachea and flood the delicate sponge-like tissue of your lungs. The fresh water washes away surfactant, a crucial soapy substance that keeps your tiny air sacs or alveoli from collapsing. Without it, the alveoli snap shut and stick together, making gas exchange physically impossible even if you were brought to the surface. With no oxygen reaching the blood, the heart muscle begins to starve, causing its electrical rhythm to become chaotic and ineffective. Within minutes, the heart stops beating entirely, plunging the body into full cardiac arrest and stopping the flow of blood to the brain. The brain is the most fragile organ, beginning to suffer irreversible cellular death after just 4 to 6 minutes without oxygen. Neurons begin to die in a cascade of failure, permanently erasing memories, personality, and basic motor functions. At the cellular level, your body switches to anaerobic metabolism, producing toxic acid that poisons your blood and organs from the inside out. This systemic shutdown is rapid, total, and unforgiving, turning a living machine into a corpse in under 10 minutes. Drowning is not the peaceful drift into sleep that movies portray. It is a violent, terrifying battle against your own biology. Survival depends entirely on immediate rescue and reoxygenation before the biological clock runs out forever.